Hi Pisces. So I've heard you guys speak to the fact that I am hard to hear sometimes. So I got myself my microphone and I hope it helps. I don't love the way the microphone sounds, to be honest with you, but I think it'll at least even out the sound. And just maybe cut out some of the background noise as well. So hi Pisces, how you doing? This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. And you have a powerful moment this week because there is a full moon in Pisces. But there's beautiful energy surrounding it too, and we'll talk about the astrological aspects of that full moon and why they're just so positive for you. Remember, Pisces, I always create an extended reading for you as well that I hope that you will join me on. It's part of the message, definitely. So the link is down below in the description box at the top, and then I also will pin it on to the top of the comment section for you guys, so it's easiest for you to find. You also have the option to join the Unbound membership to this channel. Yes, I'm going to plug myself. This is a fantastic membership that will enable you to get all of the extended readings, access to all of them forevermore, and as well as all the other channel perks like weekly members-only live chat with me, where I'll do personal readings for you. So it's so worth the money. It's almost crazy to not consider it. And anyway, I also have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach the link above where you can find me doing live daily tarot card readings, just general tarot card readings for the collective, and live chat. So I hope you'll join me over there. Please remember to subscribe to this channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Pisces content will come out every single Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Now, what am I talking about when it comes to the astrology? Number one, the full moon. That's on Saturday the 10th. Depending on where on the globe you are, because if you... No. Yeah, mostly it's early morning hours on the 10th because it's like 5 something a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that would still mean around 2 a.m. over on the west coast of the U.S. Hawaii is probably going to be on the 9th. Wee hours, late night hours on the 9th. So depending on where you are on the globe. But it is a full moon in Pisces, which is Virgo's opposite. And the reason why it's so beautiful for you guys is because it's forming a sextile. It's forming a sextile to Uranus, which means you are very comfortable and fluid and ready to make change. And also some beautiful changes are going to be coming into your life when it comes to your creative flow and your ability to think about things in a different way, really being inspired by maybe things that, I don't know, that are just new to you. It's just a whole new kind of really dawning, like a new part, maybe even new part of your life, but definitely new ideas and new inspiration. Uranus at this point is also trine to the sun, which brings exceptional understanding of the self and preparedness to open up, broaden, and expand who you are and how you see yourself. And the sun is sextile to the south node, which is also trine to the moon. So it's forming this beautiful, exceptional structure of trines and sextiles that is going to bring you into a great deal of harmony and energy to be able to make changes in your life and welcome changes into your life. This is a really magical and productive time for you to develop and expand who you are and what you can do and what your capabilities are. It's just really beautiful energy. The rest of the week, the aspects are primarily the sextile to Pluto, which is intensifying everything that you do with a deep, almost spiritual undertone, a morality to everything, a spirituality to everything that you do, and an intense dedication, devotion, and connection to those spiritual elements. I would not be surprised if your psychic energy has been through the roof over these past couple of months. Yeah, and then this is all Neptune and Pisces, right? Neptune is your modern ruler. Jupiter, your traditional ruler, is a little bit crazy this right now for the next few weeks because it's in direct opposition to Mercury, and Mercury is going into retrograde. So for you guys, this can play out as a lot of things, feeling like a lot of ideas or a lot of talk coming at you all at once. I feel that primarily, though, that Neptunian energy is kind of gonna take over and help you get lost in your own dreams and your own creativity. Just don't get so lost you forget to communicate and actually make some moves. So let's get into the cards. Open to infinite possibility. This is the Star card. So aspirations, you're aiming high, reach for the stars. Also kind of like stars in your eyes, and like, I gotta say it again, inspiration, inspiration, inspiration. This is also Aquarian energy. Truth transcends illusion. You're doing something for other people. You're highly and heavily involved in your community right now, like motivated to take action or seeing people in a different way. And it could very well be people themselves, like the community that you belong to, the group of friends that you belong to, finding yourself in a different group or curious about different groups, something that maybe you probably never predicted but would be more than welcome at this time. Be playful. This is Gemini energy. All of this could come through deep, personal, unexpected, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like those unexpected conversations that you have even with strangers, with people that you didn't know a second ago, but all of a sudden they're like friends, in either instant friends or friends for the moment. You've ever had, I know you've had these experiences where you're just like riding on a subway, or you know, you're on a bus, or you're waiting for a plane, and you just happen to meet somebody, engage in this most like deep, mind-opening conversation. And even if it's just for 2 hours that the two of you talk, it's going to change you. It's going to open you up to an interest that you didn't have before. And so go with the flow. You guys are so good at this kind of stuff. Like, let the moment happen, and so much appreciation, abundance is going to come from each of those beautiful conversations. And the truth is this, you may very well have new friends. Keep it light, as in don't expect anything. It's not that something more won't come from it. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is no expectations. That's very Gemini energy, and just loving the moment, being in the present, letting that moment be everything and everything that it needs to be, and not needing it to be more, because the moment itself is extremely special. You could be also communicating in front of a new group. So you could be singing, sharing poetry, teaching, getting up in front of a new group of students, like being a teacher for the first time, like presenting your ideas for the first time to help other people grow and help expand other people's knowledge, systems, or performing and finally sharing your gifts and talents and skills and ability with a whole new group of people. So all of these are stuff that is, let's put it this way, if you're not engaging in them, you definitely should be, and you should open yourself up to it. And if it's the first time you've ever opened yourself up to it, it certainly is a wonderful time, and you're probably drawn to open yourself up to it now because of the fact that the astrology is what it is, and it's really beckoning you to step up to the podium, talk, share your ideas, share your skill set. And then we have now is a lucky time, which means that so much abundance will come out of this, as in replicative. It starts small, and then all of a sudden it's like, this is a great time to network. This is a great time to connect with people that were outside your normal realm of your sphere of influence, if you will. So it's a great time maybe to even get onto social media. It doesn't specifically say social media, but this is very community. In what I'm channeling, the images that I'm channeling, it's very live. It's very connective. It's very person to person, because that's what Gemini really is. It's not just about writing or talking or exchanging ideas. It's about actual human connection and learning not only from their words and their thoughts, but also their gesticulations and all kinds of forms of how they communicate. So this is growing that network and expanding your opportunities and potential. Now is a lucky time, dude. Now, every time that rabbit comes up, I also say, be careful, because this is a very fertile time for you as well. So good times if you want to reproduce, or you're trying to have a baby, or something, or you're trying to adopt. Really good vibes coming through there. Like I said, that's not all of you, but certainly it's a good time to double down. If it's adoption, put that paperwork in, expand, broaden, maybe look outside of the country that you've been looking in, or look inside the United States of America with Gemini energy. Maybe you know that child is closer than you think they are. You've been looking too broad. You should look closer to home, because Gemini is about short distance travel, like to the town next door, not long distance travel. To those of you who are looking also, into fertility treatments, the answer is closer than you think, is kind of what I'm saying. And the information is there, and maybe the best of the best is right around the corner. Or this is just a very fertile time for you in terms of your thought process, and a lot of creativity and ideas coming out of you right now. Oh boy. Dude, it takes being friendly to a whole new level. I'm just saying. Oh, lots coming out for you guys. The miracles are endless. The cow spirit is right here, which is bountifulness and in other words, your blessings are touching earth. They're tangible. There's something really earth about them. It's not just conceptual like an idea, but it's actually turning into prosperity. The miracles are endless. This is Taurus energy. It speaks to finances. It also speaks to being selected, because cows were the steed of choice of the deities coming to visit earth in India, Hindu religion. Cows were, and this is why they don't eat cows, because the gods don't want. It's almost like the same thing of like most people in the Western countries would be disgusted by the thought of eating horse meat, because horses have always been venerated as the steeds of kings. This is the same thing, like for in the Hindu religion, cows are the steeds of the gods. That's what the gods ride when they come to earth, when they visit earth. So it's kind of being selected, being chosen, as well as having the resources that you need, where you need them, when you need them. So kind of perfect synchronicity. Damn. Guys, please leave the comments below, because I want to know how all of this energy is playing out in your life. Now, it may not be playing out in all aspects of your life, but it would be interesting to see what parts of your life it is playing out in. So yeah, let me know. Even if I don't get to respond, I will read the comments. See the big picture. So zoom out a little bit. This is also Taurus energy. I think this is also thinking big, like seeing how far you can grow and expand, just like we were talking about, but also looking into the future, trying to make the money last, make the abundance last. That could mean slow and steady, which is what Taurus energy is. It doesn't try to rush into things. It's steadfast, it's certain, it's very it's very reliable energy. So this is really looking good for finances. And then we have act as if, chameleon spirit, fly on the wall. You're not going to realize who is listening to you. So listen, be on your best when you communicate this week. Keep it light, keep it fun, keep it playful, keep it entertaining. I think that you will be naturally entertaining this week. I don't think that that will be something that's difficult at all. But there is somebody that is listening that is actually more than what you expect them to be. They're blending in. They may be blending in on purpose. You might not know it. You may think you're just talking to some bum and they end up being a big record producer. You may just think that you're talking to, I don't know, some guy with his kid in the airport, and he ends up being your next boss. It's like you don't, you ever hear that kind of like it's almost like the what is that? The Good Samaritan, the tale of the Good Samaritan. It's like doing good for everybody and not realizing that you're actually serving God. When you serve God, when you serve his people, you actually serve God itself, themself, herself, it doesn't matter. Pronoun doesn't just explain God, but that's kind of what it is. So treating everybody with importance. And this is something that I don't even think I have to discuss with you guys, because you guys do this. You really do it naturally. There's something about you that's just so open and accepting of everybody, and so naturally curious about their life experiences. There's just an open tender-heartedness about the wisdom that is the 12th house. Whereas, why judge everybody? Supposedly, when you're born a Pisces, you have lived a lifetime in all the other 11 zodiacs. So there is such a natural compassion and empathy to you that I think that it's just your nature's really going to shine, and something's going to click and work for you this week. Very rarely called clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions and spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. And this is that Uranian energy. This is where you actually feel comfortable being the new you, because it's so hard. Sometimes you just see yourself as what you've always seen yourself, but I've always wanted this, and I've always wanted to do this. But this is when you're kind of open to realizing, especially through these conversations and this information that you're absorbing, oh my God, now I understand what I really wanted when I thought I wanted to be that. Because now what's really clear to me is what I really desire. It's becoming really clear what my purpose is. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. This is coming out a little bit in the past, which is telling me you've been going through something emotional lately, and you've been reacting very emotional. And instead of judging yourself, understand that the spirit message is saying that don't judge yourself. That was signs, that was clues, that was you, your subconscious trying to tell you, your God space trying to communicate to you, something's up, something's frustrating me, something's wrong. You aren't incorrect. Trust your emotions. They're tumultuous now because something is off, something doesn't feel right. And it will be made clear this week, and then you will know what your real purpose is, and also be comfortable accepting it and saying, okay, you know what? I do want to change. I absolutely know at this point that there's a different way for me to apply my talents. Let's get you a moon card, Pisces, because we really need one for that full moon. Adjustments are required, and it's talking about like in terms of your emotions, or what you feel about something, or what you are focused on, which is triggering these emotions. Adjustments are required, tweaking your emotions. It's basically saying that, yeah, you're off the cusp. Emotionalness means that adjustments are required. It's trying to tell you something. Trust it. Trust it. Don't try to understand it. Get out of its way and be like, okay, I'm emotional, which means something is up. Say a prayer to whatever God or entity or, belief system you have. Meditate. Say, please send clarity for me. Please help me understand. What is it that you're exactly trying to tell me? Send me the messages, because I don't understand and I'm lost. And I swear to God, you will get the help that you need. There will be no problem with that. It also, usually this card says to me, you're halfway there. You're halfway there. So you kind of sort of know a little bit. You've experienced, maybe you've dipped your toe or toes in this a little bit. You kind of are certain, or not kind of certain. You aren't certain, but you kind of have a sense and trust it. We have Leo energy, which is the sun. And like I said, your Neptune is sextile to the moon in Pisces. So it's not, but the moon affects you too. So And this time the full moon is in Pisces. So around that full moon especially, there's a beautiful layer and level of confidence. And this is your heart space. Leo is shining bright because of your confidence level. It's saying that all of a sudden there will be clarity in your purpose and how to get things done, and people will actually notice you as well, which is, I think, in some ways even more important. Not that you're doing things for attention, but it brings you into the realm of real. It's like the deity, the Hindu deity coming down and riding on a cow, and people recognizing, holy shit, that's special. Somebody special is actually here in front of me. Like realizing that in real life. And I think that somebody will realize that of you, and you will feel the vibration of realizing it about this person that you are about to meet. Chiron is here saying the best way to heal is to help heal others, and forward, something about your path has to do with healing others based on the crappy experiences, the challenges, the suffering that you have gone through, to put all that into connecting with others and helping to heal their hearts is how it is going to heal your heart and give you new purpose and direction. Let's go deeper. I will see you guys in the extended. The links are below.